Good evening. Lots of those officers, they're still here. We haven't seen the full procession leave yet. Take a look at it for yourself here. Dozens of cars lining up along the block of O'Hara and DeSoto here in Oakland outside UPMC Presby Hospital. Now, you saw earlier, and you could hear in Andy Sheehan's story, just how hard it is for Police Chief Scott Schubert and Public Safety Director Rundle Histrich to talk about what happened, losing one of their own to what they call a senseless act. Both teared up as they remembered the man who served the Pittsburgh area. Chief Schubert said he is heartbroken today. Officer Calvin Hall had been with the department for about 2 years. Director Histrich says it was a senseless act. He became emotional outside UPMC Presbyterian as he remembered the day Officer Hall was sworn into the force. Officer Hall's commanders explained how he loved his job and serving the community. He was known for being a peacemaker, and even at the time he was shot, he was helping to broker peace, according to police, helping to break up a fight in the city's Homewood neighborhood. Now, according to the Major Crimes Commander, they are receiving help from the public in solving this case. They're going to continue to ask for support during this tough time. Now, after they spoke, they did go back into the hospital to be with the family at this time and start lining up for this procession that is still here outside of UPMC Presbyterian at this time.
I was at Officer Hall's graduation 2 years ago, and you remember the smile, and then of course with the Northview Heights Public Safety Center. I mean, the interaction that he had during that time and during the time that he was there is just unbelievable.
And one of the things I get to do with all the new officers that show up at Zone 1 is to have a conversation with them and ask them, why do you want to be a police officer? And Calvin never hesitated. His response was, I want to make a difference in my community.
Calvin exemplified what we are as police officers. Not only was he a member of the community of the police, he was also a member of the community of the city of Pittsburgh. He was a phenomenal person, a true guardian.
We also spoke with Lieutenant Governor John Fetterman today. He was the mayor in Braddock around the same time that Officer Hall served the Braddock community. He offered his condolences to the family and said we lost a good one today. He's trying to work at the state level to find a way to honor Officer Hall, just like Mayor Bill Peduto is, by having the flags lowered to half-staff at city buildings across the area. We're live outside UPMC Presbyterian Hospital this evening. Chris Hoffman, KDKA Evening News.